Canyon Panthers versus the home team on the scoreboard, the Leakey Eagles. Starting lineup for the visiting Nueces Canyon Panthers, 0, Chris Romero. Number 2, Hayden Stotts. Number 3, Thalen Roller. Number 5, Marcus Ortiz. And 13, Colin Taylor. Head coach Connell, Coach Dingenary is the assistant. For the Leakey Eagles, starting out, number 2, Vincent Pintor. Number 5, Lolito Magallian. Number 11, Mason Boatwright. 13, Ben Liker. Number 14, Jacob Hammonds, head coach Liker, assisted by Coach Navarro. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's have a good game. Okay, my fault. Blame it on me. I'm originally from Leakey, but just blame it on me. And possession to the Leakey Eagles as we get started on the boys' side of the bracket. In the consolation side, Magallian back in the corner being guarded by the Panthers. To the near side, Pintor. Pressure being applied by Ortiz. Swinging down into the corner. He can shoot the three. The little guy can. There's a steal now by 13, Taylor. Taylor's going to go coast to coast. Liker's going to try to cut him off and causes a short shot to come out. Kicking it back out to Roller. Thalen can shoot the three ball for Canyon, so we got to be aware of him as well. He hit, I think, 6 or 7 when he was a freshman here in the tournament. One game that I recall from about 2 years ago, I think. And there's a kickball. So Canyon in blue, Leakey in white, as we get the boys' side of the consolation started. There's a spin move down by Stotts. And he swings it back down to Ortiz on the far side, being guarded by Pintor. Swings it back into the middle of the paint. Liker puts on some defense, and it's going to go into his hands, and he flips one out, but there's Roller for the steal. He's going to dribble drive, get into the paint, down to the corner, 13 short corner. Back into the hands of Canyon is number 20, Vito Carbajal. For 2 for the Panthers. Panthers 2, Eagles 0. Pintor launches 3, goes over to Boatwright. Short corner. Oh, nice jump. 6-foot jump shot there by Boatwright for the Eagles. So 1 senior for the Eagles and 1 senior for the Panthers. So we're going to have a lot of these kids coming back on both sides. Going to have a contact foul. Going to be shooting 2. Stotts drew the foul against Boatwright, so he's going to be going to the charity stripe for 2 shots. Front shots off the iron. Second shot on the way, and it is off the glass. Tim Duncan would be proud using the backboard. So it's Canyon 3, Leakey 2, Liker to the far side over to Pintor, Thalen, Roller out front. 13, Taylor's got the defense in the middle. Oh, Liker with a short corner cut up and in off the glass. Good pass from Magallian over to Liker. So Leakey 4, Canyon 3. It's a little chilly in here this morning. Taylor and Roller goes over to Stotts. He gets in the high post, kicks it back out to Taylor, puts up a shot, rebound. Into Boatwright. Hammonds swings it over to Pintor. He's going to pull up a 3, and it looks good. Oh, in and out. Liker with offensive boards, puts it up and in. Rebound to Taylor. Outlet up to Ortiz, and he's up and in for 2 on that fast break opportunity. Outlet and go for the Panthers. Coach Connell in his first year at Nueces Canyon came from Ackerley Sands up in the Panhandle, where he won a state championship with the girls about 3 years ago in Ackerley Sands, a really small school out in West Texas in the Panhandle. So Canyon 7, Leakey 4 after that fast break while I was talking. Pintor to the far side over to McGallion. Stotts comes out. Agains with Carbajal into Hammonds. Hammonds high post elbow. He swings it back out to McGallion. He swings it far side to Pintor. Into Boatwright. Pass is picked off by number 13. Taylor.
Hey, Hannah, you're not going to act like a man and want the ball. Come on.
All right, Ortiz with inbound duties for the Panthers. Gets it back over to Carbajal, but he was still out of bounds when he flipped it back to his teammate. So not good. So Canyon 2-3 zone. Ortiz and Carbajal up front with Roller, Taylor, and Stotts underneath. And speaking of Taylor, comes up with the rebound for the Panthers. Roller tries a long pass, picked off by Liker.
Make something happen.
So Liker tried a three and just came up short. Well, Roller is going to come across the timeline with 4:20 to go. They're up 3-4. Long three-point shot is up and it's in. Splash is good for Marcus Ortiz. So Ortiz from Roller, 10 for the Panthers, 4 for the Eagles. Pintor, short corner to Boatwright. So 4 minutes to go. Roller comes across the timeline, hands it off to Ortiz. Leakey in a matchup man. Roller being guarded by Boatwright, gets it down into Carbajal. He puts up a shot, and nice reverse spin move by the Panthers. Taylor with the rebound, deflected by Liker. Roller, he got a good look at a three, in and out. Rebounded by Stotts. Out of the hands of him was the ball stolen by Liker. He's going to go coast to coast, and Hammonds with offensive rebound, puts it back, and in and out. Stotts with the defensive boards for the Panthers. Nice dish over to Stotts in the paint. He puts it up into the hands of Liker, and off to the races goes Pintor on a fast break opportunity. Nice dish to McGallion. Nice putback by Liker for the Eagles. 6 for Leakey, 10 for the Panthers. Visiting teams up with 3 minutes to go, up by 4. Ortiz gets it on the far side. Comes into Carbajal. Bicho puts it up and into the hands of Boatwright for the Eagles with defensive rebound. 2:49 to go. Pintor comes across the timeline. Hammonds at the high post. Boatwright going to the short corner. Hammonds.
Bringing the ball down. Hammond.
Roller back to Carbajal, into Taylor. He puts up a haphazard runner, gets his own rebound, puts it back, and knocks it down. So a dozen to half a dozen for the Panthers with 2:20. And McGallion wasn't ready. Corwin Levent's coming in for the Eagles and replace the Hammonds, and Pichardo for the Eagles for McGallion. So Jaden Pichardo will be up front now. Thalen Roller and Ortiz out front with Romero. Shot far side corner. Corwin Levent's comes into the game, gets the defensive rebound, but draws contact from Romero for the Panthers. Pretty clean first quarter foul-wise. Panthers are up by 6. Pintor gets it into Levent's. Liker back to Levent's. High post elbow. He shoots a shot. Short, and there's the long skip pass going out to Ortiz. He puts it up and in. Little Pichardo tried to cut him off, but a little bit over height. 1:33 to go in the first quarter, and we're going to have contact on Chris Romero.
You understand?
So Liker gets the ball for the Eagles into Levents, back over to Pichardo. Pichardo back to Levents, swings it to Pintor. He dribble drives into the paint. Euro step, but he walks. If that was Manu Ginobili, he could have got away with it, but he's not Manu. 1:15 to go. Over to Ortiz. He's going to dribble into the paint, puts up a runner, right hand, and in and out to the hands of 23. He's going to get fouled. Nice offensive board, Christian Carbajal.
Stop being a man down there. Put a body on somebody.
So Pintor going to draw the foul, or has the foul called on him. First one's up and in for Christian. Gives Canyon 15. Hammond's back in for Levents, and then on the opposite side, coming in for the Panthers, number 10, Patterson for Romero. Second one's out. Rebound to Boatwright. Going to get it up to Liker with 1 minute to go. 60 seconds in the first quarter. From Southwest Texas College, the Forge Hall Gymnasium. Pintor gets in the paint, puts up a runner, free throw line extended, and knocks it down. 8-15. Panthers are still up by 7. Thalen Roller bringing the ball across the timeline, picked up by Boatwright, swings it out to Carbajal. Nice move by Stotts, just a little bit short. So 35 to go. Ben down to Boatwright. He flips it back into the hands of Hammonds, back out to Liker. It's got a good look, and it's in. Splash for 3. 11-15. Leakey's cut it down to 4. 22 seconds to go. Roller comes across the timeline. Hands it off to Carbajal. Motion offense. Stotts goes to short corner. Back up top to the edge. Number 10 flips one up. Patterson, 4 seconds to go. Carbajal, Roller, and the shot will be no good. No basket. It'll be 11 for Leakey. Canyon's up by 4. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Leakey's cut it down to 4. Canyon's zone pressure. There's a steal by number 5, Ortiz. Ortiz, Roller, Stotts, or Taylor, Carbajal, and Carbajal for the Panthers. And there's Taylor with the backside rebound, puts it up and in. Pintor puts up a long 3, top of the key, and it's good. So 14 for the Eagles, 17 for the Panthers. Carbajal, Vito gets into the paint, swings it out to Christian. He puts up a shot, and there's Taylor again with the offensive board. Pintor, and he got caught. Good pressure there by number 5, Marcus Ortiz, caused him to travel. So ball inbounded back to Ortiz near the scoreboard. Pintor guarding him up top, boat right on Thalen. Carbajal launches a three, and it's in and out into the hands of the Little Panther, Bito, on the backside. Was in good backside position, got the rebound put back, and gives the Panthers 19. Pintor launches back-to-back threes, and in and out, didn't follow the shot, and into Bito, Carbajal over the roller, into Ortiz, he puts up a shot, in and out, and out of bounds. Possession Eagles. So Pichardo coming in from Medallion. So Carbajal, Taylor, Roller, Ortiz for the Panthers in a 2-3 zone. It's actually a 2-on-2. Pintor, Hammond, Liker, boat right, and Pichardo for the Eagles. High post, kicks it back out to Pichardo. Swings it near side. Good ball movement. Defense is applying good pressure too. Pintor puts up a shot, runner, and it comes out long into the hands of Roller. Roller's pushing out to Bito. Carbajal pulls up a three-pointer, and he's short. And there's Ortiz with the rebound. And again, for the second time, the backside is going to be Colin Taylor for the Panthers. Puts up a defensive board or offensive putback. 21 for Canyon, 14 for Leakey. Just a little over 5:40 to go in the second quarter. Got us a pretty good little game going on. Pichardo. And there's a steal by Bito. 2-on-1, and he flips it up, and he smartly draws contact. So draws contact from Pichardo, is going to be earning 2 from the free throw line. First shot's up and good. Levent's coming in for the Eagles, and Stotts for the Panthers, replacing Christian Carbajal and Jaden Pichardo. So Bito Carbajal, sophomore, second free throw is going to be up. And it's good. So Panthers 23, Eagles 14. 5:30 to go as Liker comes across the timeline into Hammonds, back over to the corner to Pintor.
Know who you have. Know who you have. Find your guy. Find your guy.
So Boatwright, Pintor, Levents, Liker, and Hammonds for the Eagles on defense. They're in the matchup man-to-man. Stotts away from the corner, swings it back into Taylor, puts up a shot, rebound. Oh, almost a nice putback there by Ortiz. Had to get it back in and went out a little bit top. Went out of bounds. 5 minutes. So now Canyon in a 2-3 zone. Stotts is, Taylor's in the middle of the defense. Hammond, Pintor pulls up a long three. Rebounded to Taylor. Taylor's having a good job on the boards today, offensively and defensively for the Panthers. Roller thought about a three, gives it back up to Taylor in the cut. And so Levents, even though he grabbed the boards, he got called for the push. Backside, Stotts, and
Take that. Get in one. Good job.
so Levents picks up his second back-to-back.
Got 2 on him or 3? 2.
Stotts first free throws up and in and out. Second one for Stotts is up there, and it's no shot. We have a lane violation. Went over the line. So 4:41 to go. Canyon in their 2-3 zone defense. Ball to Pintor, back up top to Liker, launches a long three, and rebound to Hammonds. Swinging it to Ortiz. Nice defense there by Liker, but Taylor in the right place at the right time gets the rebound.
Football! Grab the ball!
So Carbajal over to Hammonds. Hammonds stolen by Roller. He's going to launch a three, and it's going to be out long into the hands of Boatwright for the Eagles. Just under 4 minutes. Canyon up by 9, 23-14. Ventura drives the baseline, and he steps out of bounds.
When he goes, you go.
Have a full timeout, 60-second timeout. We'll be coming back in 60 seconds.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Blue, coach, full timeout. Thank you.
Okay, after the timeout, 3:46 to go. Roller coming across the floor of the Panthers. Deflected into the hands of Vincent Pintor. Eagles come up with the possession after the timeout called by Coach Connell. Long three, and it's going to be short into the hands of Liker. Thought about it himself, but pulled it back. Pintor and Jacob Hammonds went to do the pick and roll. Good defense by Liker, negating that fast break opportunity.
Know where you're going, get there.
So coming in for the Panthers, Christian Carbajal replacing Colin Taylor. Inbounds to Stotts, and he misses. Rebound by Jacob Hammond. Over to McGallion in the far side. And McGallion now with point guard duties. Like they're going to go into the corner. Opposite side with Taylor Hill for the Eagles. Liker puts up a three. Nice hustle by Hammonds. And he throws it to Taylor. Roller cutting across in front of Hill and picked it off, and he's going to go coast to coast. 8-foot runner off the glass, and no good. Rebound, Beto Carbajal. Over to the other Carbajal. He launches a three into the hands of Hammonds for the Eagles. Hammonds has got about 4 or 5 rebounds for the Eagles. Pichardo for the Eagles coming in for Liker, and
We're in a 2-on-2.
so 2:37 to go for the Panthers and Eagles. Panthers up by 9, 23-14. Nice move by Ortiz. Nice floater from about 8 foot, high arcing shot, and it went in. 25 for the Panthers, 14 for the Eagles. Nice floater. Hill for the near side Eagles skips over to Pichardo. Pichardo back up to McGallion. Hammond, high post elbow, low post is going to be Boatwright, guarded up front by Carbajal, and there's Stalen Roller. McGallion swings it back up top to Hill. Into Hammonds. Taylor Hill being guarded very closely, and Ortiz comes up with the steal for the Panthers. He's going to push it into Carbajal, puts up a runner, and rebound by Taylor Hill for the Eagles on the backside. Minute and a half, 90 seconds to go. Hammond back over to McGallion. Got subs coming in for And have a timeout, 30-second timeout for the Eagles.
We have a white team.
So back after the timeout, a minute and a half to go in the first half.
Quit bringing it down.
Nice hustle by Hammonds and Liker to negate a fast break opportunity.
That's all you got. You make yourself 3 feet tall when you bring it down here.
McGallion or Pintora puts up a long three. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds, stays in possession of the Eagles.
Bama.
So 50.48, Leakey trailing by 9. Canyon 2-3 zone, ball into the far side corner of Pintora. He breaks, splits 2 defenders, and he travels. Yes, he's got happy feet. Took an extra step. 45.92, Canyon 25, Eagles 14. 45 and counting. Roller flanked to the right side by Ortiz, near side by Vito Carbajal into Tristan Carbajal. He puts up a shot, rebound, boat right for the Eagles. 35 seconds to go. Pintora comes across the timeline. Jump stop, skipped it over to Hammonds, but knocked out of bounds by the Panthers.
Same. Get it right this time. Ben, you throw in.
27.3.
Go to the corner, Ben. Get to the corner.
Pintora. Tristan Carbajal flips it over to Ortiz on a fast break opportunity. Up and out. Hammonds had the ball. Stepping over little Carbajal. Good move underneath for Beto. And he knocks it down. And he's going to put up a three, but that's going to be short. Halftime score, 27 for the Panthers, 14 for the Eagles. Will be back in about 8 minutes. All right, we're back for the second half. 27-14, Panthers are up. As we went into intermission, coming back to the near side, Panthers are going from left to right, Leakey from right to left, and there was Ortiz puts up a shot. Hammonds and Taylor with the jump ball going to go back to the Eagles after the throw-in. Ball coming to the near side. McGallion, Pintor, Liker, Hammonds, and Boatwright with Stotts, Taylor, Roller, Carbajal, and Ortiz for the Panthers. McGallion gets it back, and he traveled correct there by Coach Connell. Took a couple of steps, got quick feet. Roller and Ortiz to the near side. Stotts is going to be in the low post along with Taylor, and Carbajal, the far side wing. Swing it over to Carbajal. Down into Taylor. Pressure applied by Hammonds for the Eagles. Leakey and matchup man. And actually they're in the zone now. And Roller swings it back up to Ortiz. Swings it over to Carbajal. Down the low post into Taylor. And Hammonds going to get called for the hold.
Underneath, get in the paint. No dives. No dives. See it. See them.
Stotts gets it up off the glass, but it went into the hands of Boatwright. 6:50 to go. Panthers up by 13, 27-14. McGallion going to drive, puts up a lob pass into Hammonds. Hammonds puts it up off the glass, and when he gets fouled, drawing contact, but goes to the free throw line will be Jacob Hammonds for the Eagles. Hammond's first shot's up and in. Rebound by the Panthers. Fast break opportunity pushed up to Ortiz. Ortiz resets the ball back up top. Eagles in a 1-2-2. Looks like matchup and swinging McGallion up front. Over to the far side to Carbajal. Swing pass over to Roller. Have a 30-second timeout coming to Nueces Canyon. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Walk out. You're on the rock.
Outside rebound by Taylor Roller for the Panthers. And gonna have a foul on Taylor for the Panthers. Have a sub coming in. Christian Carbajal is gonna replace Taylor for the Panthers.
Get down there, Ben, ahead of time.
Ventura bringing the ball up with Liker on the right side, McGallion on their side. He thought about a three, squared up, but swinging back to Ventura. Liker back up to Ventura, back to the near side. Hammonds, low post, high post is Boatwright. Gonna have a traveling violation. Ortiz swings it over to Thalen. Back up top to Ortiz. Christian back over to the near side to Stotts. They're working their play around, making that zone move for the Eagles. Thalen Roller thought about it, and he got happy feet himself and got called for the travel.
See it before it gets there.
Roller is going to be called for the foul.
Anticipate. Cut right in front of you.
Reached in on Hammonds. The Eagles are going to have the sideline
They got
or
Christian
baseline
block, block,
inbound
Christian,
duties.
block, Christian.
Liker with inbound responsibilities, and Hammonds just a little bit short into the hands of the Panthers. Carbajal, Roller, back to the far side to Vito. Vito to Christian, back over to Roller, cuts into the paint, puts up a shot, and it's good. Nice give and go by Nueces Canyon, 29-15. 4:38.
Stop distracted. We're going to go beat over the 3 right in front of you.
So Stotts inbounds duties for Panthers. Gets it up to Ortiz. Near side's going to be Roller, Vito, Carbajal, and Christian on the left side, working their motion offense against the zone. Into the paint goes Christian, puts up a shot. Rebound by Hammonds. Nope. Panthers. Roller penetrates, gets into the paint, rebound to Boatwright. Boatwright's pushing the ball. Gallion resets it up top. Liker drives and deflected by Christian Carbajal into the hands of Ortiz, and he's going to put up a layup for 2. (31-15). Panthers are up by 16. Hammonds high post elbow. Turns around, fires a shot. Rebound by Christian Carbajal. Gets it out to Roller. Roller's pushing the ball over to Vito. Vito swings it back to Christian. Pintor with the hot hands. Good steal. And a pickup by Pintor. And he gets into the paint and he flips a pass. But foul by Christian Carbajal for the Panthers. Going to have Taylor coming back in for Stotts for Nueces Canyon. 64th Annual High School Basketball Invitational Tournament from Uvalde, Texas. Eagles like their inbound. And pass is stolen by Vito. Gets it up to Ortiz. And knocked out of bounds by Mason Boatwright, hustling back on defense for the Eagles.
What'd you see there?
Roller wasn't ready for the inbound and went off his leg and out of bounds. 3 minutes.
Hey, you have a minute? You have a minute?
And a turnover back to the Panthers from the Eagles. So Pichardo is going to be coming in for Laker. So 2:52 to go. Canyon up 31-15. And the game number 2 on Championship Saturday from the Forge Hall Gymnasium. Christian gets the ball far side, tries to skip it into Thalen Roller cutting, but is picked off by Mason Boatwright. Pintor thought about a 3. Pichardo, far side. McGallion to the near side. Back over to Pintor. Long 3. And he knocked it down. Gives the Eagles 18 with just 2:15 to go. Roller to the near side. They're working the ball around. Carbajal swings it up to Christian. Carbajal back to the near side to Ortiz. Ortiz resets it back with Vito over the roller. He thought about a three. Christian in the low block and rebound by Jacob Hammonds for the Eagles. 1:40 to go. Ventura brings the ball across the timeline for the Eagles. Thought about it. McGallion, he'll shoot it and comes out long. Good hustle by Boatwright and knocked it back out of bounds. Stotts now coming back for Christian Carbajal and Liker coming back in for the Eagles, replacing McGallion. $125 to go. Ortiz comes across the timeline. Leakey 2-on-2. Pichardo, Liker up front. Pintor in the middle. Boatwright and Hammonds in the back on the post block. And there's going to be a turnover back to the Eagles from Canyon. And got a sub coming in. So McGallion comes in for Pichardo. So 109 to go. Liker. Far side Pintor, near side McGallion. High post Hammonds, low post is Boatwright. McGallion goes into the short corner. Tries a lob into base and Boatwright and is picked off. Ortiz going to try coast to coast, but cut off by Pintor, and then Liker knocked the ball out of bounds. 53.4. Roller the corner, fires up a long three, and it's good. I mentioned it earlier. Thalen can shoot the three ball, and he got it in. Last night we had seemed like the left side of the gym was cold to the basket, and then the right side was warm up. So Pintor being guarded by Carbajal into Hammonds, and he's going to be fouled with 33.3 to go.
Don't wait for him to throw the ball and jump into it. 3/4. Hey.
That's going to be the fifth foul.
Blue 5 push. That's going to be 5 team fouls, 2 shots.
So we're in a 2-shot bonus after the fifth foul. Hammond's first shot's up and in. A chance to get the Eagles to 20. They're down by 15. See if they can cut it to 14. Second one's up and it's out. And into the hands of Taylor with 30 seconds to go. McGallion and Liker up front. Along flanked out by Roller, Ortiz, and Carbajal for the Panthers. Stotts and Roller on the backsides. They're spreading it out. And Roller, good pump fake, look at a three, missed it. And there's deflection by Stotts into the hands of the Eagle, or out of bounds, goes to the Eagles with 7.68 to go.
Got on the wing. Let's go to the wing.
And that will be the end of the third quarter. Canyon 34, Leakey 19. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Eagles 19. Boatwright comes up with the scrum there on the floor. Liker gets the ball, gonna drive into the paint, puts up a shot, and deflected by Ortiz. Galleon fires up a long three. Ooh. Roller brings the ball back for the Panthers after the miss by the Eagles. Ortiz drives, gets it down to Stotts, and going to be called for the travel. So 7:15 to go. Eagles down by 15. A chance to start cutting the lead down. There's a steal by Stott, stolen back by Liker. And Liker setting up the offense up top for the Eagles. Carbajal and Ortiz with Stotts up top. And Taylor and Roller on the backside, and there's Ortiz with the steal. And Roller pushes the ball up to Carbajal. Nice jump stop by Carbajal, and he knocks it down. So 36 for the Panthers, 19 for the Eagles.
Help him!
Liker back up top to McGallion into Hammonds, and we're going to have another foul. The ball going to be baseline inbound for Leakey. Leakey's got to start making some buckets here. Canyon's been up for quite a while. 36-19.
Marcus got the wing on this side coming around. Right there. Coming out, Taylor. Put a knee in it, Colin.
Rebound back into the hands of Liker. Ortiz. Wow, nice move by Little Carbajal. Vito with a good spin reverse off the glass from the left side. And he's right-handed. So 39-38 for the Panthers. 21 for the Eagles after that shot. Vito Carbajal guarded by McGallion. Backs up top to Stotts. And pass is deflected by Boatwright. And we're going to have a travel. So Christian Carbajal coming in for Stotts for the Panthers, who's still up by 17, 38-21.
Yeah, Ben, get over here.
Liker into the corner. Stolen by Vito Carbajal. And he puts a layup up and in, 40-19-21. Offensive rebound by Liker after the three-point miss by Pentor. Liker, good little runner from 8 foot, knocks it down, 23-40. Hammonds deflects the pass back into the hands of Taylor. Taylor into the hands of Boatwright for the Eagles. Pentor dribble into the paint, and we're going to have contact by Ortiz. Oh, correction. Vito Carbajal. And I have a 30-second timeout for Canyon.
Okay, got blue coat, 30-second timeout. Commercial break.
Out. Marcus. 2.
Liker inbounds for the Leakey Eagles. Galleon drives in the paint, puts up a runner from about 8 foot, in and out. And nice rebound by Christian Carbajal, but he flipped it out of the hands of Roller.
Your 13 went right inside you again. 2.
Galleon up top for the Eagles. Swings it over far side Pintor, another 3. And in and out to Taylor. Little Carbajal, Beto pushing the ball over to Taylor, pump fake, and he's going to be called for the travel. Liker for the Eagles comes across with 3:55. They're down by 17. McGallion, a long rainbow shooting 3. Pintor. The ball goes out of bounds. Gonna have a sub coming in. Stotts will be coming in. Stotts was replacing Taylor for the Panthers.
Go, Taylor, go! Go, Taylor!
Stotts with inbound duties, and Phelan Roller manages to handle it. Swings it across court to Pito Carbajal with 3:32 to go. Roller. Christian Carbajal tries dribble drive. And they reset the play. Roller got to look at a 3, and it's in and out. And there's Christian Carbajal with a backside rebound. So 42 for the Panthers, 23 for the Eagles. 3 minutes to go.
On your side. Hey, Scorpion. Taylor's opposite the ball. Marcus, middle. No, Chris, that. No, Taylor.
They have a timeout.
Timeout blue.
They have a full timeout, 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 60.
Full timeout.
Canyon sets up a play down, fast break opportunity. Christian Carbajal puts up a shot, deflected into the hands of Stotts.
Hey, let's go. Let's work.
Traveling violation. Eagles down by 19 with 2:41 to go in the fourth quarter.
Go, Ben. Ben. I got it.
Liker swings the ball back over to the short corner. Mason Boatwright puts up a shot. And it's in and out. Rebound, Christian Carbajal. Up to Beto Carbajal. Back to Ortiz. Back to Carbajal. Oh, nice play, give and go. But Hammonds comes up with the rebound. It's a jump ball along with Stotts. The Eagle ball.
No. Push. You can't walk it anymore.
2-11. Liker puts up a long three into the hands of Ortiz. Good pass by Thalen. Back cutting was Christian Carbajal for 2. 44 for the Panthers, 23 for the Eagles.
Get to the corner, Ben.
Hammonds pass deflected into the hands of Vito Carbajal. Puts up a shot, and Ventura lets the ball go out of bounds. Eagle possession. Chris Romero entering for Vito Carbajal for Canyon with 93 seconds to go. And the second game, the championship Saturday from the Forge Hall Gymnasium. Ventura shoots a long three. He's going to be short. And Boatwright, nice hustle into the hands of Roller. Up to Romero and blocks by .117 to go. Panthers up 44-23. And Roller thought about a three, but he's setting it up. Roller into the paint, but he's called for the travel. And we've got sub for the Eagles. Pichardo coming in for McGallion with 109 to go, 44-23. Right after the sounding of the buzzer, we'll have presentation of the all tournament and coaches scholarship. Pichardo, long three into the hands of Stotts with just under a minute to go. And Stotts is going to have a turnover. I give those to Gary. Just tell him to write those. So Taylor coming in for Christian Carbajal for the Panthers with 54 seconds to go. Oh, nice shot there by Jacob Hammonds. Turnaround high post elbow. 25-44. Canyon will get the victory in this one. Gonna have a travel with 33 seconds to go. So 33.4. Ventura shoots a long three. In and out. Good hustle by Liker. 22.95. So 16 seconds to go. Canyon is going to get the victory in this one. Looks like this final will be 26-44. Leakey's applying pressure. And that's going to be the end of the ball game. Canyon 44, Leakey 25. Congratulations, gentlemen. Good game. We'll have 2 presentations for each team here in just a minute. Hey, be safe, man. Yep. Presented to Leakey, it's going to be Mr. Vincent Pintor. And then for the Nueces Canyon Panthers, Mr. Thalen Roller. And then for the all tournament selection for the Eagles is also Mr. Vincent Pintor. And then for the Nueces Canyon Panthers, Vito Carbajal. Congratulations, gentlemen. Good luck on your seasons in district. Thank you. What are we at time-wise?